Okay, let's see what else we can get in here today. Agent Hugo Roborumble. Alright, I think I know what this is. Let's go play a weird European game. So, this is another one of those things that is popular in Europe that isn't really well known in America this time. Hugo. It's a television series started in the 90s. Yeah, that's a lot of languages. Okay, and... oh my. So I guess we're doing the tutorial. Why are you sliding to the side? So, yeah, Hugo is a Danish character, is a troll, lives in, you know, that Scandinavian area, fights off evil baddies and such. And I guess this is a Hugo James Bond combination parody thing. Yeah, the games actually outlasted the actual cartoon show. Like, there was only 1 or 2 cartoon shows, and, you know, the comics series, but there were... there were, like, over... there were over 30 video games made in the Hugo franchise. So that's, yeah, quite a bit more than your usual, you know, European franchise. Like, we see, like, the, Franco-Belgian comics, the Lucky Lukes and Smurfs and Tintin and all the rest, which, you know, they have existed for many decades and primarily are, you know, comics and television and such. So I don't seem to actually be hitting R to jump. So... what? Is it like a... okay, doesn't matter. Stage over. I see. So, it's a switch thing. Alright, so when we're red, we can bounce on these. Otherwise, we just activate the shield device when we have the power to do so. Okay, so this seems, you know, average, okay. Not bad. Not great. Yeah, no way to brake, no way to, well, okay. Hold left to stop, so I guess there is a way to brake, but... you know, B button doesn't actually do anything that I can tell other than doing tricks when you do a jump. which I don't know what that actually does for you. We do seem to be looping, although I don't know if there's some target we need. Yeah, again, I have no idea what those tricks you can do actually do for you. Like, if they're extra bonus points or what. Oh, right, that was just the tutorial. Alright, so we just need to grab all the bonus points so we can have 15,000 points before the track ends, and this... I think this is the same track we were just on. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say no. This is a band, Agent Hugo Roborumble. And I didn't really expect this weird kind of racing yet not thing. Some of the other Hugo games I am familiar with have all been platformers of the very normal variety. So this is just kind of... I don't even know. Would not really recommend this, and I'd say we are about done here. Okay. What else do we have in here today? Honkaku Hanafuda, and that's not the entire... Oh, there we go! Okay, so the rest of the title is just GB. Let's go play this mess. Alright, so it's another Hanafuda game, which I know about 2% how to play. Don't exactly know what options I just agreed to, but... pretty sure that means we go first. So, Hanafuda is a card game which I learned about... Oh wow, and our cards go off the screen. Interesting. Learned about this playing the DS game Clubhouse games, and hey, very nice that they give us indicators of what we can put down. That is a thing that should happen with video games. Basically, there are certain cards that will make matches, and when you have enough of certain matches, you will get points based on which matches you have. So there are, you know, like 3 card sets that are worth some amount of points, there are 8 card sets that are worth some amount of points. So each time you place a card and get a match, or well, each time you place a card actually, you then draw a card from the deck and place it down. If it makes a match, you get that match, otherwise it just goes onto the board. And I don't really honestly know, you know, which matches actually make sets. That I just relied on the game, Clubhouse games, for. And I do believe the ultimate point is to, well, not the ultimate point, but the point for ending a turn or a round or whatever is to empty your hand of cards. So at that point, you know, you get more points for however many things. You can end the turn by completing a set before you run out of cards in your hand. Which I think he just did. Yep, so now he gained 3 points and we lost 3 points. And I don't think I'm gonna play this to a complete set or, a complete game. Because it's just kind of Hanafuda, and, for a Hanafuda game, this seems perfectly okay. But I don't think, even as a Hanafuda fan, I would probably want, more out of a Hanafuda game. I should say, on Clubhouse games, it was fine, because it was one of, 30 games that they had on there. But I think a game pack with just Hanafuda, even for a fan of Hanafuda, would be kind of not enough, I guess, is what I'm going for. That was not smart. Oh, okay, good. We can still do that. And I will hope that this is the type of game where if I do complete a set, the game will ask me, do you want to end the round now or continue going for no cards in hand? Because I have no idea if I have actually completed any sets. So if the game wants me to, manually say, okay, I win this round, then I'm not gonna win. And yeah, that is a good point, that, oh, and he got 3 more points. Yeah. Nintendo got their start in 1889 making Hanafuda cards. So yeah, that is the fun fact of the day. This has been Honkaku Hanafuda GB. It has been Hanafuda. We cannot deny that. I don't know if we can really say it's been good Hanafuda, but it sure has certainly been Hanafuda. And we are about done here. Alright, let's get something else going here. NHL Hockey 96. Well, this will probably be the only hockey game I play for a long time, so let's go do this and get it over with. Interestingly blurry version of that logo. Eventually we'll get to an actual game. Or maybe we'll get credits. Not even as an option, but just, here's the credits in the developer screens before the frickin' title screen even shows up. That is something special. I gotta go with Edmonton, just for Fig's sake. Although I have no idea if he actually even liked hockey. And... I don't really care who the other team is, so sure. This sounds fine. See now, if I could totally see that sort of like the way that text was written on screen there, was, it looked like one of those robotic voice things where they have different pieces of, a person's voice synthesized, but they don't really have the proper timing or cadence. It looked like the text version of that. I've never seen text written in that way. That was kind of amazing. Um, um, oh my. So, evidently we can't manage this many sprites on screen at once. It doesn't seem to have the usual automatic player switching to have you beat the player closest to the puck. And we obviously have no music and very little in the way of sound effects. So... all I can do is laugh here because this is so amazingly bad. I'm having a really hard time keeping track of where I am in relation to the net, where I am when I'm not on screen, because, you want your character on screen. That's sort of how it should be in a sports game. Oh my god, it actually did automatically switch my character. How about that? It really feels like the game is struggling with just what's going on screen. Thank you. Didn't want to, respond and actually hit the button to pass. Not that I'm entirely sure which button is pass and which button is shoot, but I was hitting both buttons and nothing was happening. Okay. I'd almost want to, I want to make a video of this and then get a whole bunch of people together on an actual hockey rink and just like extrapolate what the people not on camera are doing and just have people act out this game right here. And just, I think it would be kind of amazingly hilarious. Because, like, this has not resembled a game of hockey in, like, any way, shape, or form. It's just people milling about. And, you know, half of it is me accidentally shooting at the wrong time and such, but even so. Yeah, this has been NHL 96. I'm fairly certain that this is the only Game Boy hockey game we had left. If not, we'll play more later on, but, yeah. Wow, amazingly no, would not recommend this. And we are fantastically done here. Okay, we will get one more in tonight. Let's hope it's good. Hanabi, Hyakkei Advance. Well, I don't have the first clue of what this might be, so let's go find out. Okay, I'm already guessing this is anime-based, but you never know. Okay. We have free play, training, battle slot, okay, and omake. Collection, high score. Alright. Let's go for this. Okay. Well then. We use the D-pad to indicate which of the various things we are placing bets on. Hit down to trigger them. And then hit A for the middle one, B for the left one, and R for the left one. Or for the right one. Okay, so R also triggers telling it which... Oh, how many coins? Huh. Yeah, R triggers these here, indicating which ones we're betting on. Hitting up activates all three of them. Left and right, and... No, okay, left and right do nothing. L also does the same thing as R. Just adds more coins to the betting. See how high we can go. Okay. Yeah then, now that we have everything wagered. Let's see if we can actually cheat the system or not. Or if it's one of those types that prevents you from... Although since the slots are moving so fast, you can't really tell. I don't think we can actually win in this situation. So, yeah. I have no idea if there is more to this game or not, so let's try some of the other modes. Let's try free play. It's the same thing. Free play with... Free play with question mark. Free play with 6. Let's try training. What can you teach us about training? I don't know what... Seems like it's the exact same thing, except... now we've actually won something, so... Battle slot. This probably requires multiple Game Boy Advances, doesn't it? Time, attack, and... Fight Club. Really? Fight Club! It's the same thing, what the heck? So yeah, it's just... I don't know if there would be more than this exact slot machine or not, but it sure as hell looks like this Game Boy Advance game is just this slot machine, which, wow. I can understand if a Game Boy game did that, but not a Game Boy Advance game. So yeah, no. This has been Hanabi Hyakkei Advance. It has sure been a slot machine. And that's really all that can be said about it. We are amazingly done here.